Greetings, YouTubers, and welcome back to another Toddy Walnuts update video. I think it's been a month or longer since I did an update video, and I don't have a lot to show today, but the things I am going to show are strewn about the bed here, and I did pick up quite a few Vinegar Syndrome titles over the past month. I'll be doing a overview video of that soon, probably by next weekend. I'll be doing a complete overview of my Vinegar Syndrome stuff. But for this video, I picked up a handful of things, and I'm going to go through and show you guys everything. I'm joined again by the lovely ladies. We're chilling on a Sunday night. It's about 6:45 p.m. as I'm recording this. And just quickly, I'll show you what I picked up, what we're going to be talking about. I've got a pretty rare title here from Vinegar Syndrome. I got a 4K box set from Arrow Video. I got kind of a rarity from SRS Cinema. Got a couple of upgrades from the Amazon Black Friday sale. I added a new Return of the Living Dead Steelbook to my collection, and I'll show you the other two that I have. Got a couple titles from SRS Cinema from their last, I think this was the November package. And then I want to show you guys some of the Giallo box sets that I have from Arrow Video. I recently showed the Vinegar Syndrome box sets. I'm going to go through and show you the ones that I have for Arrow. I have one coming in the mail. It should be here by Wednesday, I believe, which is the blue box set, which is the last one that I need for the collection. And then I'll kind of do a comparison video of the Arrow box sets versus the Vinegar Syndrome box sets. And I have a couple of vinyl records that I got from Waxwork. So get yourselves relaxed, get a beverage and a snack, chill out, and let's check out these movies. So we'll jump into the big boy first, I guess. This is probably my favorite pickup over the past couple months. This is a really rare title from Vinegar Syndrome. This is a twin bill. You get a bonus movie with this. So it's the Executioner Part 2, and it also comes with Frozen Scream. And this one was limited to 550. I got number 334, and this was part of it was like a Kickstarter, a crowdfunding project that Vinegar Syndrome put on for their, I think it was their Vinegar Syndrome movie app, something like that. But this is a really rare piece. It's hard to see it, hard to find it. When you do find it, it's usually very, very expensive. So I'm really glad to finally have this one. I really love Vinegar Syndrome, and to me it's the equivalent of being a kid walking up and down the aisles of a VHS rental store, because a lot of the movies that Vinegar Syndrome releases, I would say probably most people, 99% of the people, don't know them all. There's a lot of very obscure, rare titles, probably movies that a lot of people haven't seen before. And you get to go on their website and you can browse and you can look at all the different covers and you can read the little synopsis of the movies. And some of them are going to be hidden gems and some of them are going to be stinkers, and that's just the way it is. And it's, to me, it's a very kind of a modern day equivalent to the video stores. Not everything's going to be a home run, obviously, and there's so many movies. I'm very thankful for Vinegar Syndrome for rescuing a lot of these obscure movies and kind of, you know, giving them that little cleanup that they do and adding bonus materials. And this is one that I wanted to get for a while. I didn't get in on the crowdfunding for this one, so I was out, and I picked this one up at a really, really good price as far as I was concerned. There's another one on, I think, eBay right now, which was about double what I paid for this, so I feel pretty good about it. I'm going to pause it really quick and show you what the DVD looks like. I had the DVD for many years already, but I just recently picked this up. Give me 1 second. So here's what the DVD looked like. It has the same two movies that are on the Blu-ray. You have The Executioner Part 2 and Frozen Scream. It was part of their drive-in collection DVD twin pack. There you can see the Vinegar Syndrome logo at the bottom. See a couple of the still frames there for the movies. So Frozen Scream came out in 1980, and The Executioner Part 2 came out in 1984. And it says it was, you get an interview with director James Bryan. And James Bryan you may know as the director of Don't Go in the Woods, which is one of my favorite all-time movies. And so very, very glad to, I probably should have ended the video with this one, but I'm very glad to finally get this one. It wasn't cheap, but I feel like I did pretty good compared to what I have seen this over the years. And I was very comfortable with the price, and I went ahead and grabbed it. So that is The Executioner Part 2 and Frozen Scream. This was the crowdfunding Blu-ray, and this was the DVD. Next is a 4K box set from Arrow Video. This is When Titans Ruled the Earth. You get Clash of the Titans, the remake, and Wrath of the Titans. These are the movies that star Sam Worthington. Comes with this nice slipcover. I really enjoy these movies. I don't think they're as good as the original just because of the nostalgia feeling I have for the original with the Harryhausen special effects and some of the classic actors that were in that movie. But these are really, really good in my opinion. So you get, I think it's a 4-disc set. You get the 4K and the Blu-ray in each set. And if you want to pause it, you can. I'm trying to kind of zoom in so you can read it without being blurry. It comes with a really nice thick booklet. We'll go through all of that stuff. I'm going to pop these in tonight. After this video, I'm going to kind of pass out to these movies. But I really do enjoy. These are great movies. And then, so this is the outer slipcover, and then we have a interior hardcover shell. Really beautiful set. This thing is really affordable right now. I picked this up on Amazon US during, it was like a Black Friday sale that they had. I think Arrow on their website was originally selling this for like 55 or 60, I think. I could be wrong about that. But I picked this up on Amazon for $35 free shipping since I'm a Prime member. So I thought that was a really, really good deal for this beautiful box set. It's nowhere near in danger of selling out as far as I know, because this just recently came out. But if you could get this for like the $35 to $40 mark, you'd be crazy to pass that up, I think, in my own opinion. And then here's the thick booklet that comes with it. It's a soft cover book, probably 75 pages, 60 pages. And we're not going to go through the whole thing. We'll just kind of do a little flip-a-rooney. There's Sam Worthington. I think he's a great actor. He plays a great tough guy. Man, these movies are great. I really don't hear too many people talk about these movies. But if you like movies like 300 or Lord of the Rings, like the fantasy sword and sorcery type movies, you'll definitely love these movies. And then these are the discs. They each come in their own black case. And I think inside this one there are 6 art cards, and inside this one is a double-sided poster. So that's what the disc art looks like. And we have some art cards. We'll put that off to the side. We have a advertising card for Stuart Gordon's dolls. And I keep the little sticker. I'm funny that way. I don't know why I do that, but I do. And then there's a reversible cover. See if I could show you that without opening it. And that's what the original, you may recognize that as the original cover art, at least in the US. I'm not sure if it was worldwide, but that's what it looked like for us here in the US. And then the art cards. And these are beautiful. I think they're all the same on the back, so I'm just going to show you the front. There's Medusa. Oh, it's a poster. So there's there must be 3 art cards and a reversible poster for each movie. So that is Clash of the Titans. Going to pause it here for a minute and we'll take a look at Wrath of the Titans. Here's Wrath of the Titans. Some more beautiful artwork. And there's the disc art. Take a look at the original cover, if you remember that. I do have these on Blu-ray. Some art cards. No, that is not Ben Affleck, but it does look like him. Just take a look at that. CGI in movies, if it's done well, it's very welcoming, I think. And this was the case of CGI that was really, really good, very effective. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings used CGI very well too, I thought. Very, very good. And then there's another little 2-sided poster. See if we can pop this open. There's the new art. And this is the original. So that was the Titans, or When Titans Ruled the Earth box set. Gonna put it back together really quick and I'll be right back. So in conclusion, I would definitely recommend this set if you love these kind of movies. If you can get it for the $35 to $45 range, I think it's well worth it. I would probably even pay $50 for this, but I didn't have to, luckily, but this is definitely worth at least $50, I would say. To get 2 4K movies in a book like that, this is a really good deal. So check out Amazon, check out arrowvideo.com, or even check out eBay maybe. So we're going to move on to the next title now. The next one here is a slasher movie. It's kind of rare. It's a rare movie, but it's one of those instances where just being rare doesn't mean it's expensive. This one's a little bit harder to find, but it's still very affordable. It's called Cheerleader Autopsy. It's a shot-on video slasher movie put up by SRS Cinema, Sub Rosa Studios. It's the same company. And this is one that I've had on my wish list for a while. I ended up getting this for $6 plus shipping. It was about $10 total. And I've seen this go 25 to 30 other places, which to me is still a decent price for a rare movie. But I got it for $6. So I was glad to get it. Very low budget. You can see that it's kind of janky, but I enjoy these kind of movies. I'm a movie fan, and I always find enjoyment in any of the movies I watch. Whether they're excellent movies or if they're turds, I still find something about the movies I like, and I find respect to the guys and gals who make these movies. And that's what the disc art looks like. Not much really else to say about this other than I am glad I picked it up for the SRS collection that I have. So, all right, let's move on. On Black Friday on Amazon, they had a couple of sales. They had more than a couple sales, but only a couple that caught my eye. And I upgraded some of these animated television shows that I had on DVD. First one's called The New Adventures of Batman, the complete collection. They were selling these for $8 a piece on Amazon, plus free shipping. Like I said, I'm an Amazon Prime member, so I mean, we pay monthly fees, but if you can take advantage of the free shipping, I do a lot of business on Amazon, so it's worth it for me to have Prime. But you get, let's see here. It features the voice of Adam West as Batman and Burt Ward as Robin in these animated classics. Trying to find a year for these. I don't remember, and I don't want to waste too much time looking for it, but it is 363 minutes running time. So that's about 6 hours of cartoon. Excuse me, my voice is kind of starting to go a little bit. And so I never had this one on DVD, so this was a first time buy for me. But the next one, this is called The Adventures of Batman, and I did have this one on DVD for many years. I've had this for probably 10 years now, this one. This was the 2-disc set on DVD. So this was just a standard version. 377 minutes running time. It came on a little swing tray. There's 2 discs. Already owned that, so I was glad to upgrade it to the Blu-ray for $8. And this one is 378 minutes running time. So somehow they got an extra minute out of the Blu-ray than they did for the DVD. But, I mean, not really much else to say about it. I love superhero cartoons. I'm just not much into the live-action Marvel stuff, and I think they're kind of oversaturated at the theaters with the Avengers and all that stuff and the X-Men. I know a lot of you guys love that stuff. I couldn't get into it. I did like the Punisher movies. I thought those were good. But I'm more of an animated superhero fan, and I really love this stuff. And then the third one that I got was also an upgrade, and this is the Max Fleischer's Superman from 1941 to 1943. You get 17 theatrical shorts. And I had the DVD, which I didn't really realize till just now, that the DVD was only 1941 to 1942, and this one went up to 43. So this must have a little extra material on it. Although it does say that there's 17 theatrical shorts, it also says that here as well. But I don't plan on getting rid of these. I think these are awesome. I love these DVDs. I just love the way that they look. And if you kind of compare them to the Blu-rays, they might even be a little bit better, I think. The art on the DVD, I don't know if it's because it has a bigger surface to show the artwork, but I mean, they all look great, but there's something about the classic DVDs that still look fantastic. And these are all of the Max Fleischer stuff. These are great. These are really excellent. I recommend this. Let's see. 1941 to 43, Superman cartoons, 17 animated theatrical shorts were first to launch the Superman comic book to the screen. 146 minutes running time. So this is a little bit shorter. It's a little over 2 hours, like 2.5 hours almost. But that's plenty of entertainment. So these were the 3 animated Blu-rays, I guess. They're not movies, but I thought that was a good deal. So $8 a piece. I pulled the trigger on Amazon. And the next little stack here, these are my Return of the Living Dead Steelbook collection. And this is the newest one to my collection. This one has been out for a little bit already. And I had ordered this a couple months ago, and there was a delay in getting it. And I was going to show it in a previous video when I did show these other 2. So that was the purpose. I wanted to kind of show them as a group, but I guess I can do that in this video. This one is the newest one in my collection. This was the first one I ever had, and this was a British company called Second Sight. And this was a really hot ticket when it first came out, probably 10 years ago. And this was right around the start of my overseas importing. And I've been addicted to it ever since. Europe in general has some really fantastic editions. Germany, Great Britain, I mean, there's so many good companies out there that are overseas. I'm so glad that I have a region-free player. And but like I was saying, I didn't mean to turn it into kind of like a little drawn-out rant. Not really a rant, but sometimes I get to talking and I lose focus. So this was like right around the first time I started to import from overseas. And then this was the one I got previously before this one. This is the Scream Factory 4K, The Return of the Living Dead. And this one's really nice. This one's probably the best one here, but they're all cool, and I'm glad to have all 3 of these. It's a great movie. It's a really good 80s comedy horror drive-in style movie. This is essential viewing. You should own this in your collection. I ordered a couple movies from SRS Cinema. Like I was saying, I believe this was from their November lineup. And this first one here, I haven't watched either of these 2 movies yet, but they look good. This is called Uncle Sleezo's Toxic and Terrifying TV Hour. And I'm kind of hoping that this is kind of like a little variety movie, and I'm sure that I'm going to find some enjoyment out of it. I haven't watched it just yet, but the movie came out in 2022. It was just released this year on Blu-ray. It's not rated, 88 minutes running time. And you can see that there are some bonus materials. There's Uncle Sleezo. There's the disc art, and it came with an advertisement for Liver Leaf, which I do not own. At least I don't think I do. I may have picked it up at their DVD sale a few months ago. I don't remember. And then we have Jaran versus Gora, creature feature. There's a movie called The Period. Looks like it's signed. I don't know if that's a print or an actual signature. And it looks like it's on a photograph. looks like it could be an actual signature, but I'm not sure. I don't have that movie either. And then there's one called Hell's Bells, which I do own this one. I think I have the DVD and Blu-ray for this one. And then there's just, this is the company here. If you're ever interested, you can go to srscinema.com. They have something for everybody there. I'm sure you will find something for you. And they have a shot-on-video Giallo film that they put out, which I was pretty intrigued. And again, I haven't watched it yet. It's called The Girl Who Wore Yellow Lace. And I love Giallo movies. And I'm not really expecting a whole lot, to be honest with you. But if I go in that way, I won't be disappointed. But I'm looking forward to checking this out. It came out in 2023. It's 83 minutes running time. This is a movie by Mark Polonia from the famous Polonia Brothers. I'm a fan. You can see some of the still frames there. There's Lynn Lowry right there. There's the disc. I'm going to pause it here, get something to drink. My mouth is really dry. I'm starting to get kind of a sore throat too. Hope I'm not getting sick. I'll be right back. Okay, so those last two Sub Rosa Studios or SRS Cinema movies came with posters, and I'm just going to show you really quick. They look beautiful in the portfolio. Where did we go here? There we go. So here's The Girl Who Wore Yellow Lace. And here's Uncle Sleezo's Toxic and Terrifying TV Hour. I think they look really good. Okay, I think we will dive into the two vinyl records, and we will start. I haven't even opened these yet. These dropped probably like 2 weeks ago. I pre-ordered both of these, and I got them about 2 weeks ago. I just haven't really felt like doing a video, but I'll throw them in on this video. And like I said, this is The Bride of Frankenstein, starring the beautiful, what was her name? Elsa Lanchester or something like that. And this is the original 1935 soundtrack recording composed by Franz Waxman. Has a red and yellow hand-poured vinyl, 4-page booklet with liner notes and artwork by Phantom City Creative. That is pretty awesome artwork. You can see where she would have the gray streak in her hair. It's actually her on the table, the Mad Doctor. And here on the back, you can see the tracks. And down here, I don't think this sold out, I'm not sure. I think there were two different versions you can get. The hand-poured one, that may be sold out. You'd have to go check at Waxwork Records. But then there was also another alternative color. I don't remember what it was. So I'm going to pause it here, and we will slice the plastic and take a look. So I gotta say, being just plain kind of black and white, it's really a beautiful thing. I mean, it really pops. I'm not sure if my phone is doing it justice, but when you see this thing in person, it really looks great. And there you can see kind of a panoramic viewing inside the gatefold. And that art is phenomenal. Just look at that. looked at the back already. I'm going to pause it and we'll take out the record and see exactly what a red and yellow hand-poured record looks like. Well, it looks orange, and I guess that's what red and yellow mixed together make is orange. It looks okay. I wasn't blown away by it. It just looks mostly orange. You can barely see a little bit of yellow kind of creeping in, but the majority of it is just kind of a solid orange. I'm not complaining. I think it's a great record. Looking forward to giving this a spin, checking it out. And the next soundtrack from Waxwork Records is Nosferatu. This is the remake, starring Willem Dafoe and what's Johnny Depp's daughter's name? Lily Rose Depp, I believe. Let's see here. Bill Skarsgård, Lily Rose Depp, Willem Dafoe. Directed by Robert Eggers. This thing's pretty heavy. It's a 2-record set. And you can take a look here at the track listings if you want to pause that and read them. Haven't seen the movie yet. I definitely will be. I think Nosferatu is a great character. I love the original. And if you look up here, it comes with a hype sticker. It just says Nosferatu, featuring large-scale orchestral work, unnerving sound design, and thunderous percussions. The haunting, gothic-infused soundtrack by Robin Carolyn sets the tone for Robert Eggers' highly anticipated Nosferatu 2024. You can see the sigil for the devil in the back. I'm going to pause it here and we'll crack it open. Okay, the plastic is off. Maybe we can get a better viewing here without that glare. You can see that sigil in the background. It looks pretty good. It's a very heavy set. You can open up the gatefold and you can see a panoramic viewing of a scene from the movie, which, like I said, I haven't watched it yet. Very, very much looking forward to it. I haven't been excited about movies in a while, but I'm definitely excited about this one. I'm going to pull the records out really quick. I'll be right back. Give you one more quick viewing in case I went too fast. You can see some of the townsfolk carrying torches, probably trying to rid their village of the evil Nosferatu. Looks really good. And then inside the gatefold there was some kind of paper. It's almost like a notice that you would find in a village, and I'm not sure what it says. It's in a strange language, and it's on paper that's made to kind of look like it's been weathered, like it's aged. And maybe they explained this in the movie. It wasn't in the original movie. Maybe it's a warning to the town folk to stay away from the castle. I don't know, but it looks cool. You can see that they tried to make it look like it was burnt and dingy and kind of folded, even though that's smooth. It looks like it's been rolled and dented and bent. Let's see, it's pretty cool. And the 2 records, this is the second record, has Willem Dafoe on the jacket. And it has, I guess, some info from the musicians who were on the tracks here. You got violins, flute, all that stuff. I'm not going to go through all of it, but if you would like to pause it, you can check it out. Maybe you know somebody in the symphony and you want to check them out. Now this record is pretty phenomenal. It's a clear, crystal clear record with red splatter to make it look like blood. That is really great. That's awesome. So that's record 2. And here was record 1, and I did pull it out. It's exactly the same as record 2, so there's really no need for it to be laying around on the bed. It's identical. And then there are a couple images from the movie. If anybody has seen the movie, I'm sure you have, leave a little comment below and let me know how you liked it. And just a quick little recap of the 2 newest editions from Waxwork Records, the Bride of Frankenstein and Nosferatu 2024. Okay, now talk a little bit about these Giallo Essentials box sets from Arrow Video. I was on the fence about picking these up for a while, and then I kind of broke, and I ended up picking them up, and I'm still missing one, which is already ordered. It's supposed to be here probably Wednesday or Thursday of this week. And the reason why is because a lot of the movies that were in these box sets I owned already, and I'm going to kind of show you what some of the other editions look like. I'm going to show you the 4 that I have, talk a little bit about them. There's one set here, the black set, to me, which is, I think it's the best set. I didn't own any of those movies. I don't think Arrow released any of those movies. I do own one of them on a German Blu-ray, and I'll talk about that when we get to it. But this was the Giallo Yellow Essentials, they're calling it. And in this set, you get What Have They Done to Your Daughter's Torso and Strip Nude for Your Killer. Those are all inside this box set. These are the ones that I owned already. So this one is What Have They Done to Your Daughters. I have this movie like 3 or 4 times. I know Shameless Entertainment put this out. And these are really cool. We're going to do a little comparison to see what you get in the new box sets compared to these older releases. So that's what the reversible cover with the Italian title looks like, and it comes with a beautiful booklet here, probably, I don't know, 10, 15 pages. And then you get an art card with advertising some of the previous releases. I'll pause it really quick. I should probably go over the box a little bit with you too. So the box sets have a slipcover that goes over the top. I believe once these sold out, they released a standard edition that only just had the box, but not the slipcover. So there you can see the 3 movies that are listed. And so these are the 3 movies that are inside. And this is the inner shell. Pretty nice, nice quality, nice thickness to it. This is a really good set too. If you didn't own any of these movies, this would be perfect. A perfect little starter box set. So we already looked at this one. That's the one that I owned already. And the one that comes in the box set does not come with a booklet, and it says up here in the corner, not to be sold separately. So being that I have 2 of these, I probably should sell one, but I never do, and I probably never will. So I'm going to hang on to this one. And Strip Nude for Your Killer. This is the one that came with the box set. Same thing. There's no booklet, and it says not to be sold separately. And this one comes with a art card and a booklet. and torso. This one also says not to be sold separately. This one didn't have a booklet. I'm not sure if I just didn't get it or if it was not issued with a booklet, but that's the edition I had of Torso. And I also do have the 4K, which is probably the definitive edition for the movie Torso. If you're looking for kind of a variety of Giallo movies, this is perfectly fine for you. But if you want like the top of the line edition of the movie Torso, I would recommend the 4K from Arrow Video. The next one is called the Giallo Essentials Black Edition. And same thing, it comes with the slipcover. You can see 3 images from the 3 different movies. Now, it's hard to pick which box set is better. I guess it's all a matter of opinion. Which movies do you like better? But I think this was their best set due to the fact that all 3 of these movies are really rare. So I think they did a really great job with this one. And again, I believe all of these are still available. Just be careful when you order these, especially if it's on a secondary market, because there are standard editions of these, and if it bothers you to not get a slipcover, if you buy a standard edition, you will not get the slipcover. So just kind of keep an eye out for that, if that kind of thing bothers you. It does for me, so I can't be the only one. But just keep an eye on that, and if you see a seller on eBay or Mercari or wherever you go, and the photos for their listing are not really clear, shoot them a message, ask them a question. If they don't get back to you, go to the next guy. That's the way I look at it. You shouldn't have to beg people to sell you stuff. So this was called the Killer Reserve 9 Seats. Now I do have this on Blu-ray. It's a German release. I was going to pull it out for this video, but I can't find it, and I think I did a video of my Euro crime and Poliziotteschi movies, I don't know, maybe a year ago now. Probably like 9 to 12 months ago, whatever it was. And I don't know what I did with it. So it's here somewhere, I just don't have it. But this one comes with the booklet. And these are good movies. This is a really good box set here. I've been watching these Eurocrime movies for years and trying to track some of these down, and this one's kind of a rare set. Next one's called The Weapon, the Hour, the Motive. So this one's in Italian language with English subtitles. And the first one, you can watch it with English dub, or is it German? English. It was German only on the German release that I had, but these are Italian movies. So you can watch it with English or Italian audio, and this one's only in Italian audio. And the last one for this set is called Smile Before Death, and damn, my mouth is dry. Holy wow. And this one is also in Italian or English. I might go to bed early tonight. I think something's coming down here. But this is the Giallo Essentials. They call it the Black Edition for obvious reasons. And I recommend all of these, but this is probably the best one. The next set is called the Red Set, Giallo Essentials. And this is another really good one. I only had 2 of the 3 in this one. I never did own the Possessed. I do own the 5th Chord, and I do own Pajama Girl Case. I couldn't find the 5th Chord. That was the one with Franco Nero. That's a great movie. It's here somewhere. I just couldn't find it. Like I said, I think it's with my Eurocrime and Poliziotteschi movies. But there are the 3 movies. There's Franco Nero right there. And the only one I have not watched in this set is was it called? The Possessed? Yeah, I've never seen The Possessed. Here is the hard shell box. It looks beautiful. This is really nice. Really, really nice. And the one that I brought out, the Pajama Girl case, this is the one I owned already. And this one comes with a reversible cover like they always do. And then this one has a booklet also on the inside. And these are the 3 movies that came in the box set. So you don't get a booklet. Now this one does not say not to be sold separately or individually. This is the 5th chord. This was a very, very good movie. And The Possessed, I should probably watch this one soon. I have never seen it. This one comes with a little advertising for the werewolf and for their streaming. Let's take a look at the reverse. I've never seen it because I don't own this one. Ooh, that looks cool. Painted cover. That's pretty amazing. I'm going to pause it and put this stuff away, and then we got one more set to look at. So this one is called the Giallo Essentials White Box. And the 3 movies that you get for this set are The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave, The Iguana with the Tongue of Fire, and The Suspicious Death of a Minor. I have all 3 of these movies. Here's what the inner shell looks like. Another beautiful painted cover. You can see the info for the 3 movies. And we'll put that off to the side. And so I brought out a couple of my own just to kind of show you. So this is The Suspicious Death of a Minor, Sergio Martino. This one's a 2-disc set, and it comes with a booklet. Whereas this one is only a 1-disc set with no booklet. I'll show you the reverse. The next one is called The Iguana with the Tongue of Fire. This is the one that I owned already. So you get the disc and you get a booklet and an advertising card. I'll show you the reverse cover. Iguana. What the hell does that mean? Iguana. This is the one that came with the box set. And The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave. This is another good movie. I have this, I just don't know where I put it. Emilio P. Maraglia. There you go again with the advertising for it's either their app or their streaming service, which I don't get into and I don't plan to. I'm going to be a holdout. And this is the cover you probably remember from the VHS days. It's very iconic. And this was called the Killer Dames box set. And this one also had The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave in here. This is another great box set. If you can get that, check it out. But that's one I owned already. So here is a little recap, and actually this is the order that they were released in. So the first one that came out was the Giallo Essentials. It doesn't say volume 1 or anything on it, but this one came out first, and this is the one with the Possessed, the 5th chord, and the Pajama Girl case. Second one to come out was Yellow, and you get What Have They Done to Your Daughters, Torso, and Strip Nude for Your Killer. The third one to come out was the Black Edition, and you get Smile Before Death, The Weapon, The Hour, and The Motive, and The Killer Reserved 9 Seats. And the white one came out after that, and you get The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave, The Iguana with the Tongue of Fire, and The Suspicious Death of a Minor. There's also a blue box set, which like I said earlier in the video, I think I said it twice actually. Now this is the third time. I ordered it, it's en route to the Walnuts compound, and I will show that next time in my next video. So that's going to end it for me here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you're having a great time. Have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas to you all. I hope 2025 is very kind to you, and I hope that you have a lot of good health, good wealth, and a lot of happiness. Spend time with your family and your loved ones and cherish it every moment. We're not promised tomorrow, so enjoy it while you can. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.